Did you miss out on the pre-sale for the Daddy Yankee tour? Well, guess what? There are plenty of tickets available. Stay tuned. Good day, everyone. This is Rich with Seat Retriever, and today I'm going to go over some of the Daddy Yankee situations that have occurred this week. We have Daddy Yankee going on his retirement tour, and it looks like it's going to be pretty heavy. He's building up shows all over the country, and it seems like he keeps adding shows, especially in the LA area. Originally, he had one show here on the 13th, added this show on the 15th, and then this week he added 3 more shows and then another show again. So we're talking about 5 or 6 shows in the LA area. If you're in that location, let me tell you, the prices have dropped significantly from the get-go. So if you missed out on the pre-sale, you're seeing tickets for, artist pre-sale for around $197 to $230 or so. And then also, depending on where you're seating, of course. But then once all these shows got added, price drops significantly. So indoor is like $167 for a floor seat. We're just going to focus on the floor. We're not going to look at anything else right now. And then there's certain spots where $197. Then you have certain things where you see official platinum tickets that are like $500 or $1,000 or $1,500. But as these shows kept getting added, prices dropped everywhere else. And now is your chance to get these tickets and better seats in closer sections to the stage to watch your favorite act. So let's just go through one of the shows, and we'll figure out, some of the things you can look for to find the best seats and how you can take advantage from a good perspective. So we'll just go to the Saturday show. It's a good show. I think this was the first show to be listed. And what we do is we have all the tickets available here. This is the layout of the forum in LA. And what we're looking at, stage here. Obviously, you've seen a seat map before. Sometimes they're a little bit more difficult than others to read. But this ticket here, we can see the C section here. We're seeing prices at $335. Originally, we're seeing prices at like $1,500. $1,300, $1,200, $900, $800, all kinds of things. So now you're at $335. So if budget's always the concern with tickets, and there's all these fees and everything else. We will, there's fees included with everything. That's just the way it is with tickets. So we just want to make sure you guys are aware of that. So the prices here. We'll show the price of the tickets. Now, if you could see the row 21 here at $335, and there's a pretty good significant drop off. So people are looking to unload their tickets in the row 21, 19, 18, 17 at like, $335 to $500, but then it drops off pretty good. And then you got tickets for like $2,000, $3,000 in row 13 and so forth. And row 8 is for $2,700. So, certain things to consider. Now, if you want this floor in the C center section, I mean, this price right here is pretty good at $335 considering what I've been seeing, and you have multiple shows in the forum, so you're going to be able to almost set your price because there's going to be a lot of tickets available, and go from there. So if you want, so say $335 is the high on the center front. Let's go to center back. Okay, H. You step back just a little bit, you're dropping off to $216 in row 14, $218 in row 10. Let's see our best row here. Row 6 is $281, so it does get closer to that level. But you can find some wiggle room in there to save a few bucks and almost have a similar seat. Now, obviously, we want the closest seat possible, but a lot of times that won't be the case, and you need to just take advantage of what you see. And, budget is everything on this, and you're looking at probably minimum for a great seat, for a good great seat, we're talking $300 in the door I would say, with fees and everything. I think you can get in at $300. So if you want to go a little bit further back, maybe back here, you're talking about like $158 in the door, with some fees, of course, and then it drops off pretty good. So, I mean, people are still selling tickets way back for $1,100. But being a secondary market site, we want to show you what's available to you now that all these shows have come online for Daddy Yankee. It's your chance to take advantage, and we recommend jumping on those tickets as soon as possible because the prices will go up as it gets closer to the show. Right now, people are trying to sell their tickets that they purchased that they either can't go to or decided they wanted to go to a different show because there's so many shows to be you can choose from. Something you might want to consider though also is the show on Monday. Monday night is not necessarily the best day to go see a concert, but guess what? It's summertime. I think people are more willing to go, and you'll see prices at $515 on this. Remember that before we saw $315 for the C section. Now we're seeing $515 in the C, and it goes up significantly. So that price was phenomenal, if you ask me. And H, $267. So these prices are much higher than on the Saturday night show, which is kind of interesting. So keep that in mind. Go through all the shows, see what works in your calendar, and figure out how you can, save a few bucks as well as go see, your favorite performer in live in front of you. So it's pretty cool. I just wanted to share that with you. Look through the few shows, break down the different sections. I mean, you can go further out, of course, and only be at like $70 here, $84 here. And then even these upper ring is like, $180, $150. So getting in the floor seats, I think, is what you want to get after. It's going to give you the best show. It always is the best show. Being so much further out makes it a little bit more difficult. This gives you a vantage point of the stage, really, up close, versus being back here. Next thing you know, you're watching it on the screen. So I just want to go through some Daddy Yankee action, and I hopefully, you can purchase your tickets. Let us know if we can help you out. Seat Retriever is here to help. Have a good night, and we'll talk to you soon.